Hey everybody, today it's Stinky Smurf, and today we have a video of the reveal of Jhin, the Virtuoso. Man, this guy is sick. And so everyone's speculating that he was he was going to be a marksman, and he is a marksman. He's just way too sick. Anyways, let's get into it. Okay, so now we have his passive. So his passive is Whisper. So Jhin's gun, Whisper, chambers 4 shots, the last of which always crits and applies extra damage based on a portion of his target's missing health. After firing all 4 shots, Jhin takes a moment to reload. So he's kind of like Graves now, with his like 2 shots and then like reload mechanic, except Jhin's gonna have 4 shots, and which is pretty cool because no one else in the game really has that mechanic other than Graves, and tons of other champions in the game have similar mechanics, so something new to play with. And so, but Jhin's crits deal less damage than normal, and his attack speed doesn't actually scale with attack speed. So instead, Jhin gains attack damage from any attack speed and crit chance he earns through itemization and runes, while crits give him burst of movement based on his attack speed. So it's going to be weird. You're going to build attack speed, but your attack speed is not going to be any better, really. But you're going to get a lot more attack damage and crit. Or no, sorry. Jhin gains attack damage from any attack speed and crit. So any attack speed and crit you will build, you will get more attack damage. So he's not going to be like an auto attack champion. He's going to be more based like Armor Pen. Armor Pen's going to be good. It's going to be good. So that's his passive. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, and the 4th hit is always a guaranteed crit. That's going to be crazy. Okay, now let's move on to his Q. His Q is called Dancing Grenade. So Jhin throws a canister at a nearby target enemy. After landing, the canister bounces up to 4 times on the other nearby enemies. Killing an enemy with Dancing Grenade causes the following bounces to deal extra damage. Wow, that's going to be sweet. Just last hitting with your Dancing Grenades and you hit someone, damn, it's going to be so much damage. Probably maxing that first, I'd say. But here what it looks like. Damn, yeah, that does quite a bit of damage. Okay. Now let's look at his W. So his W has a passive, which is enemy champions that have been struck by Jhin's basic attacks, captive audience, or any allied damage are marked for a few seconds. And the active on it is Jhin fires a massively long shot that damages all enemy minions and the first enemy champion in a target direction. If the enemy champion he strikes has already been marked, they're briefly rooted, while Jhin himself gains a burst of movement speed. So that's dope. So basically, he's gonna have like a phage passive already if he lands the root, and he just gets to more attacks, more movement speed. It's just, it's gonna be good. So yeah, so his captive audience is his E. We'll be checking that out right away. And yeah, he shoots a freaking long ass shot. Let's check it out. Man, that's gonna be crazy. I don't know if we'd be maxing W or Q first. Maybe W, because it's a lot more range and it does do damage. I don't know, I guess we'll have to find out. So E is his captive audience. So when in the passive here for W, basic attacks, captive audience, and an allied damage marks them for a few seconds. So this is what E is. Your E is Jhin places a trap on the ground that turns invisible after arming. That's going to be sweet. Enemy champions that walk over the trap trigger it, revealing and marking them with a deadly flourish and creating a large slow zone. After a brief pause, The trap detonates, damaging all enemies inside its explosion. Man, this is going to be so sweet. This is going to be so good for ganks. Or for, well, like for setting up, you know, in the river. So if someone's trying to gank you, like, they're going to hit the trap. They're going to be slowed, and you're going to be seeing them before they're even close to you guys. So it's going to be a very safe lane. It's going to be very good. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it's going to be a really good defensive mechanic. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Now, for his ultimate, his R, this shit is crazy. But the range is ridiculous. You're literally like shooting halfway across the map. So, Jhin fully assembles his weapon before taking aim in a target direction, revealing all marked targets in a huge area. He can then fire 4 rounds that stop at the first enemy champion struck, slowing them and dealing damage based on their missing health. Jhin's 4th and final shot with Curtain Call deals massively increased damage and is guaranteed crit. Man, it's like he's gonna be shooting out. It's like he's gonna be shooting out 4 Jinx rockets, 4 Jinx ultimates. That's what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be crazy. It's super good. Let's see what it looks like.
Prepare for your finale.
Just wow. Crazy. So that's Jhin. Oh, look here. Let's look at his look at this gun. Here's his gun. Gun looks sweet. Man, I don't know what his alternative skin's gonna be. It better look sick though. I don't know what it would be. Maybe him dressed up in you know, like olden times you have like a dress. But you know, the dress with like the metal frame for the skirt. Have that, have a big huge sombrero hat on with like a flower sticking out and shit like that. That would be cool. But yeah, and so we don't know much of his backstory, but it says we'll be back soon with the story behind Jhin's creation. And in the meantime, let us know your thoughts about the league's next champ below. So we don't know his backstory yet, but I'm excited to read it. I can't wait for it, and it's just gonna be sick. So thanks for watching. Stinky Smurf out.